Hello, teacher. Good morning. We're going to talk about phonetics and phonology. We are Florida Vélez González and Lorena Espinosa Vera. Introduction. In every topic, we have difficulties when learning the language. This is because in textbooks, we have a certain rule, but when we apply it on a daily basis, it changes. Because of the contractions, we shorten words in order to talk faster. Let's start with the first topic, which is connected speech.
Connected speech, the pronunciation of words here may leave vowel and consonant sound relative intact. Connected speech is complicates the use of trees by recollecting from one word to another. Uh, we can think of connected speech process affecting the sounds of the phonemic level rather than allophonic level when T or D or H is elated. For example, we do not find that a different allophone occurs. Uh, we simply find that the phoneme is lost together. And the suggestion for the connected speech is you could start off by detecting some phrases or listening activities and like filling in the gap. And this is an order for them to listen to the word and try their best to understand.
And this is just a simple exercise we could do for connected speech. And see, there's examples in every sentence. And here, practice the sentence. You could read it in order to listen to the pronunciation. Next is international pronunciation. We have three important problems, which is stress words, mixing up vowels short and long, and the IPA. In the first one, if you stress the word letter wrong, the meaning changes. English is mostly about context and stress words. So you could send out a totally different meaning. So you have to be careful with that. The next, it's common to mistake these vowels. For example, the long E sound in seat with the short I sound in sit. If you confuse these sounds, you end up saying completely different words. This can get confusing in conversation and forces people to draw much more from the context of your speech than the speech itself. So they just concentrate on what you say and they won't understand anything if you mix up the vowels. And the last, in the IPA, you use the place of articulation, manner of articulation, and voicing. Again, if you do something incorrect, your pronunciation will be wrong. So you have to be careful with the vowels and the stressed words. The suggestions that we have are listen carefully to the way people around you pronounce their words. If you hear a pronunciation that is different from yours, check the dictionary because this way maybe him or her is wrong or you, so you don't know, so you have to check the dictionary. The next is think about replacing added emphasis on the word that is the most important to your meaning. You can add emphasis by lengthening the word, saying it slightly louder, or changing the pitch of your voice slightly. And pay attention to how you use your voice when you speak. You should be able to feel the vibration of your vocal cords when you make the voice sounds. You can also try to make a list of pair words that use the sounds you find challenging and practice repeating those. Again, here is a small example of the IPA, which is the International Phonetic Alphabet. Here, for example, in the adding emphasis by lengthening the word, A good example was the homework that we had talking about the fables because it was actually a very good homework because we could listen to how our voice had to change when speaking. So this is very important to speak and to listen how we could emphasize the words, how we could, as we said here, the stressed word and how to say it. So this the fable was very good example. The next is the received pronunciation.
And received pronunciation is not popular. It may be considered a prestigious accent. It's associated with the upper class, and that's a problem. Um, it's an accent of spoken English, like other UK accents. It identified not so much with a particular region as with a particular social group. Also, it has connections with the accent of Southern England. RP is associated with educated speaker and formal speech.
So as we see, this is very rare to people to talk this way.
Uh, we have Alexis, other problem. In Alexis or Latin is the way calls a particular thing or a type of a phenomenon. Since Alexis from a systemic functional perspective is a way of calling. It can be realized by multiple grammatical words such as the White House, New York City, or her attack. Moreover, since Alexis is a way of calling different words such as children, child, and children may realize the same lexicality. In this case, the students have a problem in the pronunciation of some English sounds and difficult to guess how to spell an English word versus how it sounds in Latin most. And the students face a lot of um, difficulties to use and recall words effectively.
And the suggestion. Here you have to learn the vocabulary and you can get help by doing worksheets and listening to how the foreign person says it. And that's it, teacher. Thank you.